Before every shower, I always warned my two brothers not to peek, but the moment I closed the door, they still rushed over like usual. This time, however, something felt wrong the instant they approached the bathroom, because thick, icy mist was pouring out from under the door. They immediately realized it was serious and tried to force the door open, but when they finally saw inside, they froze in place. The entire bathroom was covered in frost, the water hadn't even started running, and I was already standing there as a solid block of ice. Jason panicked and ran off to get help, while Mike stayed by my side and checked me carefully. My face was pale, my body cold, and there were no signs of life. Jason soon came back with a flamethrower, planning to melt the ice, but Mike stopped him just in time, otherwise I wouldn't have survived. Trying to save me, they rushed to carry me outside, but their hands slipped and I slid all the way down the stairs. Luckily, I was as hard as stone and didn't shatter. Minutes passed, yet I showed no signs of melting, and my brothers had no idea what to do. With no other choice, they carried me back into the bathroom and hoped that Summer might somehow fix everything. They sat in the living room, turned on the TV, and waited. Suddenly, the entire house began to shake violently, and the next second, meteors started falling like rain. Terrified, they jumped into the fireplace before things got worse and barely survived. When the danger finally passed, they dared to crawl out, but the moment they opened the front door, a massive meteor drifted past right in front of them. Looking around, they saw countless meteors everywhere. Jason glanced down and realized there was no solid ground beneath his feet, only a brilliant galaxy, and even the saliva in his mouth floated away into zero gravity. That was when they finally understood the truth. The entire house was floating in outer space. Meanwhile, inside the bathroom, I slowly returned to normal. I assumed it was just another prank by my brothers and didn't think much of it, so I adjusted the water temperature and took another shower. What I didn't know was that this simple, ordinary action caught the attention of aliens. When I got dressed and stepped out of the bathroom, the house shook violently again, and unbelievably, an alien spaceship was parked right outside our home. The three of us were terrified and ran straight into the basement. Jason, trembling, grabbed the satellite phone and sent a distress signal to Earth, but before any response came, a dark shadow flashed past the doorway. At that moment, all three of us froze, holding our breath and not daring to make a sound.